Bam.
Live on YouTube. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Live. Here we go. Got that link. I'm just going to share it.
What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is. We're doing the weekly link send out. This is the What's Up link send out.
That's right.
And we're just sending out the links to let everybody know we are live.
Yes. Hi, everyone. It's almost Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy
Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Yes. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Everyone.
That's okay. I don't know. Odd.
Why? What's going on?
Hey, you know what? I'll go with it.
What happened? I'm still sending out my links, as you guys can see. We're waiting for the crowd to file in, our audience. Give you guys time to get, your popcorn and your soda pop.
And come sit on the couch. Come with us and enjoy tonight's show, because it's gonna be a good one. We got some stuff that we gotta talk about. It's going down.
It's going down. It's a lot going on. It's been such a busy week, huh?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Right there we go.
Such a busy week. And we are here. We are making it through. I have 2 more platforms to send it on, and I will be ready.
Oh, you're going faster than me today. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm not. I'm not that fast. Not that fast. It's like there's so much. Like it's just gotta be a better way to get this stuff going. We need some assistance. Anyone out there want to volunteer to be our assistants?
Right.
We welcome it.
Send out the links at the top of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Give us like some 2-minute warnings and things like that.
Little countdown and
right, going live.
All of that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. It is what we need.
Oh man. All right, I sent it out mine. Did you send it out yours?
I'm sending.
You gonna send it out yours? Okay.
I've sent it out,
Oh,
it's happening.
Shout out to big homie. What's going on, brother John? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome.
What? John's in the house? Okay, John.
Right? Welcome.
Is that John Paul? Because we haven't seen John Paul in a minute. Is that our usual suspect?
No, not a usual suspect, but that's a friend of mine.
Another John. Hi, John.
Another John. But thank you for tuning in. We got a great show. We're just waiting for everybody to come in. Did you send the links out?
I did send the links out. Just really slow with everything, but sure, I'm good. Let's go.
All right, you ready to get this show going?
Sure, let's go.
All right, let's give it to them.
This is the time that I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm just gonna do what I do.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's get. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's going on, everybody? If this is your first time tuning in, we're a local online news show. We talk about local, national, and international news. I am your co-host, Frosty McNuggetts.
And I am the host, Frosty Knowledge.
Yes. We got a good show for y'all today. But like always, we want to know how Miss Knowledge week's been. So how's your week been so far?
I don't know. I don't remember it. I don't remember what happened yesterday, but I think since I don't remember anything bad, I think I've been good. think everything's good. Just getting ready for the holidays, working. I'm on vacation in a couple of weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. What about you?
I'm doing good. It's the week, kind of like you. It's been.
Right.
Got to hang out with my son this weekend, so that's always good. We chilled, wrestled.
You wrestled?
Yo, he got me with a good one to the face. Like I
To the
wouldn't expect.
dome.
It was whoop whoop, and then bam! It was just all of this just got smushed. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you better put on the mouth guard.
Okay, I see what time. I'm like, okay, I see what time it is. You got me. You know what I mean? He, he was doing. He was all over
You
the
better
place.
get
I
you
was,
better get a mouth.
okay.
Nah, you
But
better get a mouth guard.
got me good. I was like, all right, I see. Turned the head, then bam, caught me sleeping. Got you well, young Padawan.
Yep. Yeah.
But no, it's been good. A lot's been happening in the news. I'm
Right.
I'm ready to get into it. But
Yeah.
what you got for us today? Let's get this show started. Let's get the people what they want.
Wow. There's a lot going on. Is there anyone? Is it going to be you and I that's doing Well, first before I get to actually the quotes, I do want to this is really loud. Do rest in peace to Natalie DeSalle Reed from BAPS.
Yes.
She passed away this week from colon cancer. So everyone, cancer is a thing as well as COVID. So while we're dealing with COVID, we also have cancer there. So please, please, please get your breast examinations done. Get your colonoscopies if you are at age. I think it's like 50 you start having your colonoscopies.
I think I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're not 50 yet, but I think it's maybe 50. Women get your mammograms. I forget the age for that. Maybe it's 45 or something. If you're predisposed for it, get it sooner. Cervical cancer is still out here. Make sure you're getting your pap smears at the recommended time. I'm not saying that is why she passed away from colon cancer. I don't know when she discovered it. Colon cancer is it's a pretty quick one. It's one that I don't know what the survival rate of colon cancer is. I really don't know if you find it quickly, how much time you have, but I do know that cervical cancer has a high survival rate because it is a slow growing cancer. So women, please get your pap smears.
Just being healthy. I mean, everybody wants to be is on that healthy streak,
right?
Which is awesome. People trying to eat better,
right?
Exercise, and all of that is great. It's excellent, especially in our community. It's good for people to be healthy. And the next step in being healthy is getting regular checkups. I know I'm not a big fan of doctors, but if I need to go, I'll go get checked up. It's very important that we as a community encourage that, just as much as we encourage working out, eating the right food, getting regular checkups, like everything you said, your man bits and your lady bits, they got to get checked out.
They got to get checked out.
Yeah. They got to get, hey, you need them, and if there's certain things that help you, like for instance, this is a true story, I used to go to my aunt's house on my dad's side of the family. And, we used to stay over there. She had cookouts. All the kids used to go over there. Like that was one of the places to go, Well, I won't say all of that, but that's where all the kids was at. And I used to, we used to all spend the night, and in the morning, you gotta take a shower, right? And in the shower, she had the little breast exam thing. And I was like, oh, snap. And that was just a way of like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was checking, making sure all her lady bits and
Lady
knowing the
Bits.
signs of breast cancer and being aware of that,
Right.
and that's important. You know what I'm saying? So being healthy and eating right and exercising is great, but getting the regular checkups, is also important.
Right.
You know, so yeah,
Absolutely. And I also want to give a shout out to Simone Williams. She has broken the Guinness record for largest afros,
ooh,
which was previously held by Avon Dugas. I believe that is how you say her name. Avon Dugas held the title for the largest afro for 8 years. Her afro was 4 feet 7 inches. Simone beat her out. Simone Williams. It probably took Simone 8 years to grow this
right?
afro to catch Avon, but she's in at 4 feet 10 inches.
Wow.
So, wow. Shout out to her and shout out to us breaking some barriers and getting in that Guinness Book of World Records. That's kind of
Hey,
dope right there.
they got the when I had my fro, I mean my mini fro. It don't look like it now, but I did used to have hair.
Wow. See,
Um, but
someone,
yeah, I used to.
yeah. Did you? You had an
Yeah, I used
afro?
to have my joint was big. It used to come down all the way to my butt. That's how long my hair was. It was no, but it was pretty long though. It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I'll say it would be. I could put it in a ponytail and do all of that stuff
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
I used to have braids. Used to have the Allen Iversons, the AIs. Like I used to go on his website because when I played ball, everybody on the basketball team had like mini fro and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so we used to go on the Allen Iverson website and look at because anytime he played, every game he had a different. His hair was braided different. And
Right. Right.
all
That's
of them
true.
was fire. Like
That's
all of
true.
them, like I mean, he had a couple that was like, oh, that's kind of whack. But even those was like, yo, that's dope though, because no one else was doing it.
Right.
So we used to go on there like, yo, get that. And so during basketball games, we all have like it was have fun.
AIs. Yeah.
Have fun. If you got
Mm-hmm.
hair, have fun. Yeah, love it. Miss it.
Yeah,
My
that's
hair's
cool.
cold.
Yeah.
A
Oh, I
little
know
chilly.
that is tough for the winter time. But we're gonna move on into our game. I don't
Yes.
we don't have all of our usual suspects, but that is okay. It's gonna be on you and Jonathan.
Yeah, yo, he
to
might know if he's
pick,
still rocking,
you
he
know.
might know a couple of
Yeah,
these.
yeah. So this is the time of the show where we do guess who said it. So I have guess who said it, and I also have a couple of questions thrown in there. So the first one is I'd rather stay at risk than live in a basement all my life. Who said that this week?
I'd rather say it one
Mhm.
more time. Say it one more time. One more time.
I'd rather stay at risk than live in a basement all my life. What fool said that this week? I'd rather stay at risk than live in a basement all my life. Talking about COVID.
Talking about COVID.
Mhm.
Hmm.
If I give you this hint,
Yeah, I'm gonna need a hint on that
if I
one.
give you
Need a
this
hint on
hint,
that one.
you will know who it
I hope
is.
I know.
You will know. Um, yes, Brian. Brian got it. Welcome, Brian.
Wait, the man who got COVID said that? Cause
No, no, yeah,
I'm like, yo,
yeah. Rudy Giuliani said that.
wow. Hey,
Well, I mean, he said some other things and he farted in court about it, whatever.
yeah, and he didn't skip a beat. He didn't nothing. He
Kept
kept
on
it
going.
pushing.
Imagine. Imagine. All right, next. Dun, 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 dun. This one shocked me. I'm like, wow, you really said this. So he should have been afraid of me and he still should be afraid. So this person is talking about Obama.
Say that one more time.
He should have been afraid of me and he still should be afraid.
Trump?
No. Wow. He's too much of a coward to say that. He may say that behind closed doors. I don't think he's
because I can see him saying that, but okay. He should be afraid. McConnell?
Hi, Keiko. Not McConnell. This is, oh gosh, you're gonna get a.
He's not afraid of what? Wait, huh?
He should have been afraid of me. So he should have been afraid of me back then, and he still should be afraid of me. So Obama warned Trump about this person before Trump took office during the transition. Say it again.
Michael Flynn?
Yes. Yeah. Good job.
Flynn said that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, he got some big cojones.
During an interview, he said that. I was just like, isn't this like a threat?
Obama hired Flynn, even though I didn't agree with. I thought he was. Because he was in the administration. That's why he was telling.
He may have kept him in the administration. Maybe he was
like a layover from when Bush was in office.
Right. I'm not certain.
He was in a Bush appointment.
He could, because I know Obama did keep some of those. I mean, because he's not partisan like that. He kept, if you were good, he kept. But I remember he did warn Trump about, didn't they catch Flynn in, I don't know, overseas somewhere having some meeting with, I don't know if it was a Russian or something, but they weren't doing the, it wasn't their mics that picked him up. It was like another ally that told America that Flynn was over there doing what he was doing. I don't know. It was a whole thing. But yeah. But he was warned. But you're right. Flynn. Yes.
Wow.
So this one is going to be
this too. That's why he's talking reckless.
Yeah. Exactly. That is why he's talking reckless. You're right.
That part, and he's like,
you're right.
I'm living my best life. Obama's scared of me.
You're absolutely right. Because I'm like, wow, is that a threat? Like, why would you say this?
His best life.
Wow.
He's living it, so he gonna talk his shit like, what? Y'all can't touch me. Y'all can't touch. I'm untouchable.
Listen, if you get this next quote, you're really good. Because this is a tough one.
Hopefully, I'm really good. Sure.
All right.
I hope.
So, here's the quote, and it's not politics, but this was a hilarious thing that happened. Okay. Hi, Chance the Rapper. If you are very obviously a rapper, why did you put it in your stage name? I cannot stop thinking about this.
Oh yeah. Miss, what was it? Miss Warnock? No. That's the black singer lady.
Singer lady. You got it. Dionne Warwick.
There you go.
Save a little for me.
There you go. She's a beast. She's a problem, man.
Yeah.
She was going after a couple people.
It was hilarious. Like Auntie Dionne got her little Twitter set up by her her grandkid or her niece, I think she said. I can't remember. And she's tweeting away. Yes. That sounds like something like an auntie would say.
I hope she does the follow-up, because she was like, yo, if you got the in your name, you're next. I want to see that. I hope she goes in on people who still got the in their name.
She's hilarious.
Yo.
Yeah, that was great. That was a good quote. So I have here's another quote. The grass looks greener on the other side because it's fake. I know. Bars. Think about that. It's a rapper said it. Bars.
Damn.
The grass looks greener on the other side because it's fake. I love it, and I'm going to use that.
Yeah, that's a dope quote.
Okay,
right there. I just don't know who said it.
It's a rapper on Twitter.
Twitter rapper.
Twitter rapper. It is not.
Oh, that's right. She did go after the weekend too. I forgot about that.
Did
But
she?
Yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about
hey, John Paul. She went after the weekend because his name is the
wait.
What did she
He
say?
said something about like the weekend, but it ain't the weekend or something like that. I was like, oh, okay.
Somebody's gonna say, can someone take their drunk grandma off of Twitter? Like, what is happening? What's going on? And they can't really disrespect her. Like,
can't you don't what? How dare you?
Just let her have fun. Just let Auntie have fun.
It's not even like she's going in. It's like the joke she's saying anybody could really say. But
probably legit questions. Maybe it's like legitimately like she's probably like, why are all these people name these things? She's probably really confused with whatever happened to like the Temptations and the Marvellas and like the OJs. Like, what is the rapper? Like, oh,
Wind and Fire, one of my favorites, by the way.
Oh, she didn't agree with the spelling. John Paul said she didn't agree with the spelling. That's hilarious. Okay, so go back to the grass looks greener on the other side because it's fake. This is a rapper and he is also a TV star.
Rapper / TV star.
Yes.
Rapper / there's a couple that I'm thinking of.
The grass looks greener on the other side because it's fake. He goes in on Twitter.
50 Cent?
Nope. He could be let's see.
Goes in on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't
rapper / actor.
He's in those cop shows.
Ice-T?
Yes.
He said that? Okay.
Ice-T is like the best on Twitter. I love him. Like, I just love him.
Yeah. Ice-T, question mark, same thing, but that's who it was.
Yeah, it was Ice-T. Oh, Brian, good job. Yeah.
Colors.
Yeah. Colors. Okay. So 2 more and we can move on because I know we're starting late here. We gotta
keep a little bit. Sorry for the little delay, but we have some things. Crazy things going on. If you, I know if you noticed, Brother Oreo is not with us this evening, but he will be with us next week. So y'all will get to have his commentary and get his insight into the daily topics that we talk about on the show. So for now, we're just gonna hold it down for Brother Oreo until next week. But definitely follow him on all the social medias. We'll have all that in the description at the end of the show. Yeah, man, the host with the most. Gotta show him the love. All right. But with that being said, finish what you.
2 more questions, guys. Bear with me. Questions, not quotes this time. So easy. Questions. Bonus questions.
Are these multiple choice?
No multiple choice. No. This is easy. What Biden family member is being investigated for his taxes?
Oh, Hunter, that situation is crazy.
It's irrelevant. It just doesn't even. And where's Trump's taxes? Like, who cares? All right, next question. It's gonna make you think. What country's soccer team was forced to forfeit a match because their hair was deemed not black enough?
Say that again. Their what wasn't deemed black enough?
Their hair. So what country's soccer team had to forfeit their game because there were girls on the team that their hair was deemed not black enough? So because hair wasn't black enough, they had to forfeit the soccer game.
What does that mean? Like,
They couldn't play in the game because their hair was not. So what country would do something like this? They had to forfeit the game because two girls on the team, their hair, it wasn't black enough, their hair.
So I'm gonna go with my man, our lovely, wonderful,
not the Ivory Coast
guest. Oh, dang. Oh, because I've never heard of that. It's what does not black enough mean?
That is what their hair was not black enough. So don't focus on the hair so much, but focus on a country where they're actually going to look at the girls on the soccer team and check for certain things. You know, let's see, the hair, you know, who's that strict? What country would be that strict on their teams?
China, Russia.
Rewind. China.
Are you what?
Yeah. They cannot dye their hair. Nor can the women cannot, nor can the men. They can't have crazy hairstyles. They can't have piercings. They're just things they cannot do. And they can't dye their hair. Their hair has to be black. They are representing China. Chinese people have dark black hair, and that is the thing. So they had to forfeit the game. And actually,
are they trying to live up to their own stereotype? Like, isn't that like
right? Exactly. It is right. 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 Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not.
And they tried to dye the hair. I don't know if they took a break and tried to dye the hair real quick, but it was still not black enough.
I've never. I mean, I can't get gray hair unless I get, you know, a mustache.
I know that's fortunate not having hair.
Like, I would like to have gray hair though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? I kind of misunderstood the question too.
Wait, what happened? Oh, John Paul
misunderstood the question.
Oh, what did he
misunderstood the question too.
I'm sorry. Maybe I read it weird. Maybe I asked it in a weird way. I didn't know how.
Though. I'm like, hold on. What do you?
They had to forfeit the game because the girl's hair was deemed not black enough. Like that is that's how it was.
That's weird.
And that was a quote, deemed not black enough.
I mean, China got a lot of stuff going on right now. They still dealing with the COVID. You know, they got the whole issue with the Hong Kong China debate, whether Hong Kong's going to be autonomous or if China's going to actually they got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, they do. Wow. They really do. But thank you guys for playing. That was funny.
That was very entertaining.
and awesome. I love how you guys' minds work. That's great. So moving right along, I just wanted to touch base on 3 things, and I'll go really quick because again, it's late and I know it's getting past everyone's bedtime.
Right.
First thing, Massachusetts, we are under some more restrictions.
Damn.
Massachusetts, we are going through right now. Our COVID cases are through the roof. So Governor Baker has announced that we will be rolling back to phase 3, step 1, step uno, starting Sunday. Yep. So we're reducing capacity at gyms, retail offices, and I didn't understand this, and putting in place new mask guidance. I'm not certain what that means because we already have to wear masks everywhere. So what are the new mask guidances?
So I don't know if this is part of that, but what I heard was as far as going to restaurants, you have to wear a mask at all times.
Oh, did they?
Unless you literally have food in your mouth or you're actually taking a sip of something to drink, you literally have to have your mask on.
I thought they were already doing that.
No, I think they say you could take it off once you're at the table.
But
But
it doesn't even make any sense. Like it literally, that makes no sense, because if you're eating, it's gonna be off for a period of time. Just like if you were just sitting at your table without the mask on. Like, what is the difference? It's even worse because you're eating. So you're probably like particles and everything's going on.
Don't eat no spaghetti because you're going to have the sauce dripping. And you ain't the French bread crumbs.
You know, people who are, right, people eating with their mouths open. So the projectiles of like whatever's going on.
I hate people who chew with their mouth open. Like that. Come on, man.
I'm not going to a restaurant. I'm sorry. I'm just not going. Y'all can have that restaurant thing. I'm not going in. I'll just have, I'm just not going. I'm sorry. I'll rather starve. I'll stay here.
Let us know in the comments if y'all been out to any restaurants lately. Do any of y'all go out to eat, or do y'all order in? Do y'all cook food? Like, I'm just curious.
What is happening in the real world?
How's your world going during all of this? How y'all?
We just stay home.
I hope y'all eating.
I don't eat. I just stay home.
I go to work, come home, eat food at the house. I mean, that's
exactly.
We order out when we want, and go shopping when we need to.
Exactly, but just staying here and keeping stocked up on toilet tissue just in case.
But let us know how y'all living though. How y'all living during this whole quarantine? Because that's important. That's important to me. I know that's just me, but I want to know how y'all living.
What y'all doing?
I hope y'all staying safe though.
Especially if you're here in Massachusetts too, because again, it is soaring. So apparently Mass residents are getting infected, and the rate at which they are needing medical care, it continues to move up. So we are stay in place too, right? There are curfews. I think we can't even serve food past 9:30 at this point.
No, they will allow like takeout or pickup.
Right, exactly. You can do that.
Other than that, you can't.
You can't go to a restaurant, right? Are they allowing that past 9:30? The takeout? I don't even know, because it said no food past 9:30. So I don't even know if they're doing pickup delivery. Maybe they are, because I think McDonald's is open. Right, so maybe they are. So maybe they start Sunday.
Yeah.
Start Sunday. So we'll figure. We'll know. We'll know on Sunday what's going on. No outdoor gatherings. Outdoor gatherings are going from 100 to 50. Who's outside with 100 people? Y'all crazy. Stay inside.
Weird.
Stay inside.
Weird. Like if you
stay inside.
Unless it's a meaningful protest. Right. Meaningful, because there have been a lot of non-meaningful protesters lately. There's been up in Staten Island. I'll get into that, but it's meaningless protests. Like, but continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue. Two more things. I wanted to get in the mask.
Get it in.
The mask restrictions. I want to update on the Biden picks real quick. I'm not going to talk about all of them. All of them are important, but I do want to talk about the Black and the brown people, because it's rare for us. So that's why we highlight the Black and brown people, not that, because I think John Kerry being the envoy to the climate is amazing. But, he's a white man. So of course. But, I'm here for it, for the women first, and for the Black and the brown people. So Adewale Adeyemo, or Adeyemo, is the Deputy Treasury Secretary. He used to work for Obama, so yay team for him. It seems like everyone is on board with him, so that is cool. Marsha Fudge, she is nominated for the Housing Urban Development. So
Yeah, he's gonna take over Ben Carson's job.
Carson's old job, which is funny with
He got COVID too.
Yeah, yeah. And he gets the good stuff, which the poor people don't get.
Right. $5,000 on a chair.
Yeah, these people are awful. So, but Marsha Fudge is interesting because I think she had made a comment about the HUD job that she didn't want HUD because it's so obvious, like put the black person in.
Right. Kind of like, yeah, that's.
And she actually got nominated for that job. But that's cool. I mean, you know what? Hey, it's an important job. It is very important.
It's very important.
Carson did not do
just to black and brown, but there's a lot of people.
Exactly.
In HUD.
In HUD, people in poverty who have been waiting for housing under this man who's like, whatever they have, their things are expiring. Just like it's been awful. No one really talks about it, but I did read a little bit that, you know, there were like so many thousands of people with no housing just waiting because they did a lot of cutbacks too.
Yeah.
And I think he fired a lot of people because Trump didn't want that department.
Like you said, cutbacks, things like that.
Right.
And quick little side note.
Sure.
It's funny that you brought that up because I was actually watching a video and they were talking about the correlation, not the correlation, but like how being able to rent a house and using that as a stepping stone to get your own house,
right?
And being a homeowner, because of COVID and the way things are now, that has actually dropped. I think they said like 20%, 25%, within the last year. And with COVID and all that having a greater effect. And now, if we have people who can't get housing, and like back home, the way HUD worked was if you were in a particular home, a HUD home, and you were renting, and you were there for, I think, like 5-7 years or something like that. And this was years ago. I think you could actually buy that house.
Mm-hmm.
And like kind of like what you paid in
rent to own.
Rent to own. And I'm not sure if they're doing that now, but think about how you can now you're a homeowner.
Right.
You went from renting to now you're paying your mortgage. You can pass that down. Now your house now you have equity. So not being able to rent to just live is bad in itself, but knowing that could be a catalyst to home ownership, is awesome. But now it's being threatened because of what's going on. So
yeah, awful. Moving on. Who did we leave off for? Oh, okay. That was Marsha Fudge. Ambassador to the United Nations, Linda Thomas Greenfield. Yay. She's the first Black woman. I think she's the first woman as well. I think Marsha Fudge is the first Black woman and first woman to head her department as well. Who else? Alejandro Mayorkas, Secretary of Homeland Security, the first immigrant and the first Latino to hold that position. Nice. So this is great. There's a lot of people on Twitter, on social media that's like, Biden needs, for the attorney general, he's got to be Black. It's like, just let the man pick, because already he's got a diverse cabinet, like already. And I'm not saying that I am settling, because we should never settle, but he is keeping some promises. He's trying to get everybody up in there, women, Latinos, Native Americans, let him do this, because already this is historical for our children and our children's children. This is what's happening. My last thing I don't even need this piece of paper for my last thing because I just kind of wanted to talk about Mitch McConnell. And I don't need any paper to talk about that man. Mitch McConnell, he is holding up the HEROES Act. The HEROES Act has been ready since about, I don't know, March, April, May. As soon as the first one went out, the HEROES Act was ready, has been sitting on Mitch McConnell's desk for months and months and months. Now, finally, he's like, oh, let me take a look at that. Now he's just scribbled and cut it up, and now he only wants to give individuals $600. If you're married, you get $1,200. That is it. One-time payment. Cut unemployment by $300. He's an awful person. The Democrats are like, okay, fine. We'll do what needs to be done because people need help. People are dying. Businesses, people can't pay their rent. We just want to give them something because they don't want to look like the people who are holding this thing up. What does Mitch McConnell do? No, he won't sign it. He won't sign off because he wants to protect his buddies, the companies and the corporations. He wants to make sure that there is a clause in there that protects them from COVID litigation. He thinks that people are just going to be out here faking COVID, faking their deaths, I guess. It's like a fake slip and fall. It's like faking COVID. Like, Mitch McConnell, are you serious right now? That man in the White House, he is the one that's running game and fake court cases and frivolous cases. 18 attorney generals signed onto a frivolous case. A state cannot sue another state. We know it is frivolous.
I never heard of that before.
Right. What does Mitch McConnell do? Not a goddamn thing. But on this side, he wants to protect the corporations. AT&T had 48 or 38, not sure which one, but it's a lot of their staff in one call center infected with COVID. One call center, 3 of them died.
Wow.
So Mitch McConnell wants to protect AT&T from being sued because AT&T did not give them the proper PPE or whatever they needed. You have
stay home. They were like, nope, come into work.
They have to work. You're between a rock and a hard spot. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You go to work, you risk your life, you stay home, you're risking your livelihood. Right?
And so the way unemployment is,
right.
So lucky if you get that.
Right. You're lucky if you do, if you get that. You're lucky if you get that. So please, Georgia, this is the call. This is the call for action. If we could help you here in Massachusetts and these other states and rally around you guys in Georgia and give y'all some support and take y'all to the polls and do all that, we would do it because we have to get Mitch McConnell out of office. He is a clear and present danger. He is telling us, Trump is telling us, they don't care about our lives. COVID was a hoax. They're still running around maskless. They're still having parties at the White House with no masks on. There are anti-maskers having protests like their lives are like being risked. They're crazy. They may not even take the vaccine. People, especially Black people, Black and brown people, I'm talking to you. And this is the last thing that I'm going to say. I know syphilis experiment, and I know I'm all over the place right now, but this is all COVID related. It is all COVID related. We know that we are afraid of vaccines and trials and all of this, but you got to take this vaccine when it is available to us. We are 2 times more likely to die of COVID. We are 3 times more likely to contract COVID. We have to take this. It is safer. It is 95% effective. That means there's a 95% chance that you will not get COVID. Please take this vaccine when it is finally, because I'm saying finally, because we're going to be last, meaning the essential workers go first, elderly go first. We're going to be last on this list, but you have to protect yourself and F Mitch McConnell. Georgia, do your thing. December 14th. Early
Yes.
voting starts. Get out there. Get it done. Get Mitch McConnell out of here because we need the Senate. Warnock, Ossoff, let's
Right.
go.
John Ossoff.
Ossoff, let's go. And that's my rant. Take it over there. Let's go.
All right. Well, there it is, man. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, and we have to, you know, show our support. Definitely, Georgia, go out there and vote. You said early voting is
December 14th.
December 14th, so that's Saturday. So get out there just like you did for the presidential elections in droves, well, mainly in the ballots,
Right.
mail-in ballots.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Get out there and vote, so we can get the Senate. We already got the House. It's on lockdown. Ain't nobody getting in our house. You know what I'm saying? We got the guard dogs, all of that. The House is on lock, but we need the Senate though. You know what I'm saying? The Senate's like the garage connected to the house. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're driving and it's raining, you want to go in the garage because it ain't raining because you in the garage. You can go right into the house. That's the Senate. The Senate's the garage.
Yep.
Y'all get the analogy. Anyway, we're gonna move right along. We're gonna get into some of these headlines. So this first headline is it touched the home a little bit just because this took place back in my hometown. My little brother's out there, you know what I'm saying? So it got me kind of like, yo, what, you know, even though I've been saying, oh, what for a while, but you know, so the situation is Casey Goodman. He was shot walking into his house. He was going home. The situation was the officer was part of a task force going around looking for convicts or something like that. And Casey Goodman was not a suspect. He was not on their radar for nothing. According to this police officer who did not have a body cam, did not do anything that he was trained properly to do. He did not do it. He failed in all regards, in all aspects. So this officer, not doing his job properly, seeing this black man, you know, going to the house, and according to him, brother Casey Goodman waved a gun at him and then proceeded to walk in his house. And before he could officially walk in, this officer shot Goodman in the back 3 times, killing him in front of his son and his aunt. In the kitchen. They was in the kitchen. Come to find out, he went to Subway. He was hungry. He went to Subway. The officer said he waved a gun. Now, I don't know what hardened criminal is just that, just, I don't give 2 shits. Like, he said he waved his gun and then proceeded to walk in the house. Like, who does that?
And he's a licensed gun holder, so that doesn't even make sense. That means he got his license certification. He did all of that. Why would he just risk that?
It doesn't make any sense. And again, this officer did not have his body cam. And this is why when situations happens, the phone comes out, you see people with the phone, like, we need to get that. That's why this was a big deal. When the Michael Brown situation happened, in order to get body cams on officers so that we won't get into their actual usage from the police officers, but they need to have it. And the fact that he didn't have it, you know, I don't believe what he says. that it doesn't make any sense. Any criminal, why would you bring unwanted attention to yourself? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, you can be straight gangster thug, got freaking teardrops on your face and just all of that. Why he wouldn't even go out there and wave a gun in the police for what?
Right.
It's pointless. Like, why would he do that? And then now we have a situation where this young man lost his life for nothing.
Right.
And our reason why I started off with that case in that particular headline, and again, all the stuff that we talk about will be in the description after the show. So if you want to read up and get the full story about what we're talking about, you'll be able to do that. But I started off with that story to follow up with this story, because this story happened in the same place. Same type, almost say same type situation, but let me just get into it. So there was a gentleman, white guy, got pulled over. When he got pulled over, he had his gun in his lap. Visible. You can see that. Cops saw that, pulled out their weapons, and proceeded to talk to this gentleman. While the gentleman had his hands up, gun on his lap, officer said, "Can you please step out the car?" Gentleman said, "No, I will not." They had this back and forth for a while. The gentleman, one of the cops finally grabbed the gentleman's wrist. Again, all this is happening while the gun is in the gentleman's lap. It is visible. It is there. You can see it. It's in his lap. The cops are talking to him. Now, mind you, they do have their guns drawn. Yes. But they are talking to him. "Excuse me, sir." Very politely, by the way. "Excuse me, sir. Step out the car, please. We don't want anything to happen." Step out the car. The gentleman says, "No, I will not. I will not. This is a castle," or some dumb shit. I don't know. But he says, "I will not." The officer then proceeds to grab his wrist. Again, gun still in his lap. Again, I'm stressing this to prove and make a point. The gentleman has his hands up like this. The gun is in his lap. The officer proceeds to grab him to pull him out the car. The other officer, "Excuse me, sir, can you please get out the car? Please, we don't want anything to happen." This is the second time they said it. "Please, sir, get out the car. We don't want anything to happen." The gentleman says, "No, I will not get out the car." Again, gun completely still on his lap. Officers, gun drawn. They're talking to this gentleman. They're trying to defuse the situation.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to defuse this vital, very volatile situation. Guns are drawn. The gun is visibly on this man's lap. It's there. Can't tell what type of caliber. Doesn't matter. It's a gun. It's a gun on this man's lap. Visible. Gentleman still has his hands up. Officer grabs his wrist. He has the audacity to yank his hand away from the cops.
Mm.
The cop grabs his wrist. Let me repeat that. Let this sink in. The gentleman had his hand restrained by a cop. He yanks it away. Again, gun still in his lap. Visibly there. Nothing happens. Grateful. Hey, don't want to see nobody get shot. Let's go back to the first story. The first, Casey Goodman. Nothing wrong. He wasn't doing nothing. Cop seen him. He waved. He had a Subway sandwich in his hand. Cop couldn't tell. All he seen was the man wave and then proceed to walk in his house. Think about what I'm telling you guys. This is why we protest. This is why we say Black Lives Matter. This is in your face proof of what we say and what we stand for is like, yo, these cops don't care. They are very selective. They have the training. They know how to diffuse situations. They know how to, hey, sir, calm down. Please step out the car. Let's talk about this. They know how to do it. They do. And it's not, I'm just stating the dude was white.
Yeah.
Casey Goodman was black. He was walking into his house with a Subway sandwich for his little brother and his aunt because they was hungry. Yeah. And he got shot for nothing. But you have a white guy
for being black.
Oh yeah, he did. I'm sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then you have a white guy, gun in his lap. Nothing happens. That's it's infuriating. And it's just like, yo, I'm tired. We got to deal with COVID. I can't hang out with my peoples.
Yep.
I can't play basketball at the court. I can't, I want to go to the bar. I want to get a little drink. You know what I'm saying? Me and the missus, we want to go out. We want to do all these things too. My son, he wants to go to school.
Yeah.
Think about that. My son's 9 years old. He's like, Dad, I want to go to school. I want to hang out with my friends. He can't.
Right.
Because we got COVID and we got people who don't believe that COVID's real.
Right.
And they want to protest because they can't go to the bar, and you got businesses failing.
Right.
Because the government doesn't want to pay the businesses, the actual small businesses, to say, no, stay closed. But we're going to give you money for your employees so they can stay home.
Right.
And they can live and they can still get food to eat and provide for their family, but we can't.
Right.
We can't. And it's sad. And now I'm all over the place.
Now because of all, you know why? Because it all goes back in this circle. Like all of it goes back to the same thing. It's vote these people out. We just need good officials like that. That's just it. That's the black bottom line. It is.
Out of office.
That's the black bottom line. So we can get criminal justice reform, police reform, COVID under control. Like that is actually your lesson. Like that, everyone's lesson. Like vote these people out. Let's start afresh because we're literally dying. We're dying.
And it's not just black and brown people, it's everybody. White
everybody.
People, Asian people.
Right.
There's over 270 people that have died from this nonsense.
3,000 a day.
China, whatever.
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's out there now. Everybody's affected. So it doesn't matter where it started from.
Right.
I could care less. It could have started in Italy.
Right.
I don't care. It could start in Africa. I don't care. The fact of the matter is it's out there, it's killing people, and we need to get it under control.
Right.
So I was going to have a quick sum up. Everybody, please stay safe. Wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance, 6 feet. If you have to go out, get what you need, come home. I know I want to go out, chill with my peoples. I can't. Literally, we have to go back to the messaging that we was saying back in April. We're all in this together.
Right.
Like, we got to start that back up. We're all in this together. We're all suffering together. I was talking about the people in Staten Island who was out there protesting because of a bar. It was pointless. That's not why you need to be out there protesting. People are dying in the streets. People are dying by the hands of corrupt, not happy cops. They're very sad people and individuals. And protesting for a bar to be open is not what we need. Unfortunately, that's what's happening. Why? Because again, full circle, the government didn't do what they had to do $600, that's bullshit. $1,200, that's bullshit. When they gave out the triple P loans, who was the first people to get it? The big corporations. They took up all of that. Then you had little scammers and little things like people like that getting into getting the PPE loans, and the businesses that really needed it, the people that really needed it didn't get it, or there wasn't enough money to go around. Our government failed us in all aspects of this situation. That's why we're in this situation.
Right.
You know, like, it is what it is. We have to do what we got to do. Stay safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. We're going to be here with y'all. You know, come back next week.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off like that.
No, it's fine.
You know,
it's been a crazy week. It's been crazy for us personally. It's been crazy in the news cycle. It's just
but we're gonna tell it like it is. We're gonna tell you how. We're gonna tell you the real. We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you the stone cold truth. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're gonna give you the stone cold truth, because this Team Frosty, even though Brother Oreo's not here with us, he would be saying the same thing too.
Someone called me Frosty Panda Toes or something. I was as cold as Frosty Panda Toes.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
I meant to send that to you. I'm like, oh, that's dope.
Yo,
I'll take it. But yes, you're right. Stay safe, everybody.
Stay safe. Real quick. Two things. Actually, one thing. Brother Randall just sent us a quick message saying today, December 10th, reported the highest death toll, higher than 9/11. So people, please be safe. Again, the people in Staten Island, that was a dumb reason to protest. Y'all got the second highest COVID rate in New York, and New York is on fire right now. And protesting for a bar to be open is not the right thing to be protesting. I get it, small businesses. I know, yes, I get it. We need to be mad at the government. They need to be paying these companies to pay us to stay home.
Should they need to be protesting that they have doggone mobile morgues? They got morgues, morgues, because they can't even bury people. Y'all out here protesting the wrong damn things. Protest for more doggone COVID relief. Protest that. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all protesting masks.
I get it. You want to get drunk and forget all of this shit. I get it. 2020.
They just want to protest. Half them people don't even go to that bar.
Right?
They just want a reason to say I don't want to do it. Exactly.
Don't even live out there.
Exactly.
Y'all just out there just to protest because y'all don't want y'all. Man, listen. Come on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On, let's be smart. But definitely tune in next week. We're gonna have another dope show for y'all. Again, we give it to you raw. We give you the stone cold truth.
Thank you, usual suspects. Sorry we were late today. Back to our usual time next week.
Yes. For everybody that came, John, Randall, Not Your Average,
Brian.
We appreciate
Brian Randall.
Yeah. John, everybody in the chat, everybody that stopped by, everybody that's gonna watch this on the rerun. Thank y'all for chilling with us and taking the time. See y'all next week. Like, share, subscribe, and we out. Peace.
Bye, guys.